do that. I'll just take a picture and I'll text it to you. It'll be just as good because I can see other pictures too. Yeah. There you go.
Okay, guys, we are here streaming the final of the national mixed doubles. We have Dawanita and Olivier T-Rex. Dawanita monster here on the field, throwing the cochonnet. Will go around, and right next to them we have Kasha and Malcolm playing for the 3rd and 4th place. So get tuned in. Alex, welcome back. Final for you guys. Dawanita just thrown the cochonnet and about to throw the first ball. Allez, Dawanita, let's start the final well. And Dawanita is locked in. She's just a little long, but she's super straight. Allez. Yes, she said it looked good. It did look good even on the camera. Will Olivier and Dawan avenge Kasha and Malcolm? And you guys missed it, but right there we had Kasha who just put a beautiful caro. The master of disaster does it again. And they point a beautiful ball right on the cochonnet. And T-Rex knows that this ball needs to go. Let me see if I can put you in a place where... And he takes the cochonnet with him outside. He is sorry, which will be a restart of the game. And I'm gonna go back on the other side. Allez, Dawanita, who's a little bit on the side, good distance. Let me put you guys back in the game. Now that I'm set, let's go. Oh.
Une quelle autre du cigare?
Ouais, je vais l'éteindre. Je peux l'aider. Ooh, that little rock stopped the ball. When on the other side, Malcolm put a crazy good point. We can't even see the cochonnet. Let me bring you back over here. So we have Dawan and Olivier on one side, Kasha and Malcolm on the other side. Oh, she bumped into that ball and might steal the point. They are checking, they're seeing the point. Olivier knows what he has to do. Allez, Mr. T-Rex. Whoop, that's a little bump. I'm not sure it's enough. Maybe, maybe not, but at least it's not in the way. Up, they will decide to measure. That will be a little short.
All right, okay. I will be there too.
A little short from Dawanita. Allez, Dawan.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
Let's see.
I can get a hold of somebody.
And she moved the cochonnet a little back. But I don't think she's stealing the point. They have a shot for two. They have a shot for two, but I think the road is still open for point. Yes, they will do pointing. And Olivier, clean, clean, clean. The T-Rex does it again. Come in the middle, down the pipe. For the money, for the honey. Steal the point. Giving head. A shot. He moves everything, cochonnet included. Sorry guys, I got cut into the game. But the first ball, the closest, is still Olivier. So he will force them to play again. I will try to find a better angle. Oh, and Ed, come. You okay? I'm right behind you. You okay? Thank you. I'm not gonna bother you. You stay here. Okay. Let's see what we have. All the balls are on the right side. That's the only one. The closest. Still giving a lot of room. Allez, Olivier will have to point. He almost took the cochonnet with him. A little long. Leaving Ed with one ball, who will try to get 2 points. Cochonnet, as the referee is telling them, you need to mark the cochonnet because he moves. And Ed, solid pointer, will solidify the 2 points, giving the start from 2-0 in the final. And we will do the turnaround. We will watch them throw the cochonnet. It's a pretty long cochonnet. We will go all the way in the back. Let's try. Okay. I think we got it. She hits a rock on the land, which slowed down the ball and put it on the side. And Dawan is watching. She's looking for that flat little spot. Allez, Dawanita. She's doing the flambeau. A little short, that one. Allez, one more.
That's the one.
Beautiful. That one, the monster does it again. Bringing up a very nice ball. She tried the Johnny Boy flambeau. Didn't work. Decided to switch to something more solid, who worked perfectly. We got a little bump, but that would not be enough. I think the ball passed in the back, so they will have to point again. Almost tried to show you Kasha shots. Oh, she hits a rock one more time. So now New York is really getting the advantage in balls. They're having 4 balls versus 3 balls with a really good point. And Ed, who went with a beautiful point, he will be a little short, but that's still material to be pushed later. Maybe material to shoot for 2 points and force the other team to play. Let's see what he chooses to do. And he decided to shoot for 2 points on the ground and missed just a little bit. So now he may have to try to play his balls and bump for 2 balls, because New York still have 4 balls in hands versus 1. And Ed, who missed the points. So now leaving Olivier T-Rex with 3 balls, a lot of munition. Dawanita, 1 more ball. I think they agree on we can shoot this ball in the front. If the cochonnet goes in the back, we still get 3 points. If the ball goes away clean, the way is open to point in. Allez, Olivier. Yes! And T-Rex does it again with a little pallet securing the spot. And now The door is open to come down to point, but it's a hard field with a lot of rock. Dawanita pointing her last ball. She decided to not do the flambeau again. I think it's a little short, giving T-Rex an opportunity to shoot for 3. Yes. And if he gets the ball, not only he gets 3 points, but also he gets a lot of space to point there after that. Because that will be the only ball in the game that really matters. And T-Rex does it again. 3 points on the ground. Another ball in the hand. And now they're even discussing of maybe another shot because T-Rex ball didn't go out. Meaning that they may have a shot for 4. And I think because he's feeling good and not missing any shot, he's considering keeping shooting. So it's like they're measuring the house for a new move. They're measuring everything. The answer is we point. There is a lot of room to come in. Very secure. Allez, except the rock, nothing should be a problem. Oh, allez, I think they're on 4 or 5 points. They got 4 points. And I think they measured that back ball, which potentially gonna give them 5 points. We're gonna have a remeasurement, but this is 4 or 5 points. Meanwhile, on the other side, Kasha and Marks had a 1-1. It looks like Malcolm got a very beautiful point. Master of Disaster is chilling. She is loaded with a lot of munition in the hand, ready to do a carnage. And here we will have Olivier&Dawan scoring 5 points, offering them to taking back the lead 5-2 for that final. Ali, that's a good comeback of the second hand after losing the first hand. 2 points, taking back the lead, taking back the cochonnet, giving themselves the opportunity to decide how the game is going. Olivier on 3-on-3, doing the cleaning lady. Ali Dawanita pointing extremely well. Dawanita very solid the whole day, doing it again. Beautiful point. That one is showing off, making head having to shoot. Oh, beautiful shot. I think that means that Olivier gonna have to counter attack. Allez, Olivier. T-Rex does it again. Just a little tap, but that will be enough to give that one some room to bring something in. Allez, we would like to see the same as the first ball. Can she do it? Will she do it? I think she's been more successful not doing the flambeau. Yes, that's the one we want to see. Very good point. A little behind the cochonnet, but still very close. And I think Ed is considering going to see from the circle. Can we point better than that, or should we shoot it again? I think he says it's time to take the offense and shoot. They are ahead in balls. And he misses. Now they're behind, and he's putting a lot of pressure on the pointer, who has just a little bit of room of mistake. If she doesn't get in, that will give biggest advantage in balls for New York. And this is when you know you're in the final. The pointers are locked down. They just don't miss. And now T-Rex has a shot right with the cushionet in his way. Let's see what happened here. And he does it, knocking that ball out, putting the cushionet right in Dawan's ball, giving Ed what we call a pickle, because Olivier and Dawan has 2 balls. They have 3 balls. Should be a shoot. Oof. And that's right behind. He knocks his ball out. So now Dawan is first. Ed is second. And I think Dawan is in 3rd position. And on the other game, Malcolm and Kasha just scored a big hand and leading 5-1. And Malcolm just pointed a beautiful ball. All right. Back to our final. First ball missed. She got to close the gap because there is 2 more balls coming after this. And that could be a lot of points. That's not too good. That should give a lot of room for Dawan and Olivier to come in. There is nothing to shoot. It's a straightforward pointing. Allez, Dawan did it 2 times. And Dawan, like a pro, come straight out of her ball, straight on the cushionet, blowing kiss, blowing hearts. Look at her, she's smiling. This is the little monster of La Boule. And Olivier T-Rex getting ready to point for a 3rd point. And without checking, he puts the 3rd point, which gives a lead of 8-2 for New York. What a start. Let's go. All right, and we are 3 hand or 4th hand. I don't even know anymore. But 8-2 in the final double mix here down to Florida Palm Beach. And Juanita is going to throw the cushionet. And I think it's a little longer than expected. Let me move away from everybody. It looks like it's just right under 10 meters. The other team seems to agree. And Dawanita, who's gonna point 9 meter and 70, 9 meter and 80. And this is what we call the Emil's balls, right in the front of the cochonnet, not too close, not too far, blocking the way, making the opponent having no other choice than shooting, probably. I want to move away to not put myself in their way of shoot. I want to be respectful. That's a little long, a little too long. Olivier, as a gentleman, will mark the ball. This water bottle bother me. All right, they decide that it's shooting time. They understand that this ball is a problem. And Ed miss his first shot. I think the strategy here will be to point again. Yep. And that's a short landing. Leaving New York with a bigger advantage of balls now. Because now they will be playing their fourth balls when Dawan and Olivier only played one ball. Un peu plus fort. C'est en français ou en anglais de l'autre côté? Hein? Okay. And they will measure because it looks like it's a good point. It's good enough to be measured. But that will not be enough. So now it looks like it's Ed who's gonna have to use one of his two last balls left. Yeah, 2 versus 5 with the point on the ground. And Ed decides to point it a little short. And that ball of Dawan will have cost the 6th ball of the other team. And Ed tried to push a little more. He bumped Dawan closer, but put one of his balls extremely close. I think they're gonna measure what's happening here. So that one lockdown says that we don't take any risk. we're measuring, we're making sure, and they're probably gonna adopt the way of let's point first and shoot after if we need to add points, but first we may be able to add the points without shooting anything. And we have Chris, who played yesterday with Ed and went down up to the final, who's commenting. Hello Chris. Had a beautiful game with Emil. Dawanita went a little long. There's a reason why they were having a hard time pointing over there. And a bad bounce who will throw her out of the line. And now we are down to T-Rex balls. Olivier will have 3 balls to try to add. I think he was gauging a little bit with his first ball. That will give him an idea of how much oomph he needs to put. Unfortunately, yeah, he realized that he's just closing the path. Every ball that stays in the middle closes the way to go. Juanita says on the left there is room. Olivier says in the middle there is even more. Allez. And it seems like that nobody was able to point better than that one. First ball, it will be 1, and we'll give the score 9 for that one, and Olivier 2 for Ed. And I'm sorry, I do not know the name of a teammate. And we're going again. I'm going to give you a little bit of the master of disaster because she has to shoot. Oh. And obviously, the master of disaster does it again. I think the cushioner was a little long, so the other team will be able to use some tricks and say, we're gonna play with the line, we're gonna mix things up. Let's play with the line and make it a little more interesting. Allez, Juanita. Her ball went a little off. Give you a little update on Kasha scores. They are leading 8-1. So we have 9-1 for Dawan and Olivier, and 8-1 for Kasha and Malcolm. 9-2. Oh yes, 9-2. And here, ooh la la! That's a good reminder that we are in the final. Excellent point. 9-2 versus 8-1 on the other side. And Olivier, the T-Rex does it again. And again, oh la 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 la. And T-Rex will head to the circle because he knows what he has to do. He has to give us. Ooh la la! The T-Rex is back! And Dawanita with her big smile, very happy. That thump, that feels really good. And he sticked around. Little ball in the back. And she done it twice. Can she do it 3 times? Oh, and she does it again. Very nice. So this is Shannon. Shannon coming one more time. And T-Rex going in the circle. Will he do it? 3-on-3 material. Allez. Right over the ball. Ah la la. That was straight. That was just a little too long. Cochonnet could have played. Let's see what that one chose to do. That one 2 balls. Ed 3 balls. Oops. Dawanita says, I just missed my first point by mistake, but I can do it again better than that. Put a beautiful point. And Ed, with 3 balls left in his hand, said, I'm going to defend that point. Aye, and he comes right in the middle. That's okay, he still have 2 more shots. He knows he has to shoot that ball again and defend this beautiful point of Shannon. Ooh, that was almost there. So now he's back into the pickle. What am I gonna have to do? He's gonna regroup, cool down. The point of Shannon is beautiful. And Shannon say, I think you still have to go one more time. And no, it was point on that ball. And even though he didn't steal the point, he still put a ball that's in the mix. Now Dawanita has to come right down the middle towards her ball. Not push Shannon in. Whoa. She will bump herself in and secure still 1 point. Allez. We are now at 10-2 for La Boule New York. They really took the lead on this game. They're dominating. But versus players like Shannon and Ed, everything can happen. They have the experience and the practice to give them a really hard time. Allez, Dawanita who throw the cochonnet. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 and a little bit. We have at 8 and a little showy meters, giving that one the opportunity to point. That's a good ball. It's a little in the front, a little off the center, but that's still material to be pushed. Meanwhile, on the other side, Kasha and Malcolm are leading 12-1, have the point on the floor. They could be finishing on this hand. Let's go back to Shannon, who's still the point again. Shannon, who's been solid pointer in this final. She's been pointing extremely well. Dawanita is gonna have to point, but on the other side, we're having probably the game point that I'm about to show you. What is Dawanita's doing? Pointing at her ball, she will be a little short. And double pass, which will give Malcolm and Kasha winning the third place. Excellent. Back to T-Rex. Oh, sorry. Okay. We will stay focused on the final now. Are Dawanita. And Dawanita does it again. Under the pressure, she doesn't flinch. She is here for the money. She is here for the honey. And Ed doesn't flinch neither. Take that ball away. Olivier is probably gonna have to point in. He can play with his ball or can just decide to come straight in. Let's see what he decides to do. Oh, and he actually put a really good ball because he only has one ball left, and come to put his ball right in Shannon's ball, giving Ed a really hard shot that if he misses, he can take the only point that they have on the ground away, which is why they're probably gonna say, Shannon, point another ball first. Shannon is a little short in the ball of that one. Ali adjust. And that's another ball a little short. It's closing the pass to point, but it's not gonna bother. It's not gonna win the point. And Olivier still have a shot, I think, for 3 points because she didn't pass the two Dawanita's ball, which is what Ed decided to point in the middle. Now there is material. Okay, Olivier still holding the point. And he come and sending back right to Olivier, saying that, hey, if you want to try to shoot my ball, I still have one in the back because you may take yours away. So Olivier will have to point right in the middle, land in this rocky spot. Oof. And it's a little long. and they will have to look if it's 1 or 2. 1 point. All right. And they will be coming back from 10-3. Meanwhile, we're having the light coming in on the field. And Dawanita is there. Spotlights are on. This is official. This is not France, but this is just like it. Almost. We're just missing Danny Briand and Julien Clerc, and that will be just like it. Okay, the cochonnet hits a little rock. All right. They will be recounting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's right over 6. We're in the Caro zone. That's 6 to 7 meter, where any shot has a little more chance to stick around. Would they be able to adjust for a very short pointing? Oof, and that's a bad landing, giving an opportunity for Dawan to take the lead with a really good ball and nothing in the middle to block her. And Dawanita, who comes on the side, but with a really good point. She make the other team work, you know. It's a really good ball. And it's the kind of ball on the side that if you don't hit it, you pass it. And even if you hit it, you cannot do a nice pallet forward. The door is still open, which is why the pro either side. And there is a lot of room to point right in down the middle. Let's see if you can do better than the first ball. And Shannon going a little flatter than the first ball, but securing a really solid point, which this is T-Rex time. This is T-Rex time. Yes, T-Rex time. And that can be hard to shoot like this at 6 meters when you've been shooting long distance. So it's a good adjustment. Shannon, who I think got the technique, knows what works here. Oh, and we saw her taking a little rock again, moving on the side. In Deucefield, they don't joke around. And the man of the hour who just won, who just did it 13-1, third place, did it again. Wow, and that's a really good point. Would that be enough? From here it looks like it, but with the angle we're not sure. It looks like that's enough. Dawanita is saying, okay, we measure for you. She said, I'll bring my T-Rex to measure for you, because she will not go down. And T-Rex saying we have the point with 1 centimeter still. So he wanted me to measure, I did. And Ed was like, oh, you're right, I see it. So he will have to play again. Now, what's going to be the strategy? Is it a little bump or is it to just next to it? Yes, that's the little bump, but the ball moved forward and backward. I don't think that's enough. And this time he said, I'll measure. The Juanita says, I will still overcheck over your shoulder because I don't believe anyone and anybody. And they still have the point. Okay. So we are now down to the last ball of Ed with 4 balls in the hands of Dawan and Olivier, 2-2. Oh la la. And Ed saying, if you want this win, you're gonna have to come get it because I'm gonna make you work. T-Rex in position. And this is T-Rex time with a little counter on that one's balls. So now they may consider shooting that other balls. Yeah. And the referee who's giving a little warning to T-Rex because I think he was just getting bored. The referee that we thanks for being here. It looks like Beetlejuice. Ale Dawanita, 2 balls. I think she's played a safe bet to at least cut 1 point because there is 2 good points on the floor, maybe more. So she says, let's first cut something and see. Yes, exactly. So she'll have to point again. I'm sorry, I think I missed this. I think they're on 2 points. And in the eyes of Beetlejuice, who doesn't let anything goes. And we're having 6-10. We have a game, they're adding 2 points. And we will go back 10 on the other side. As I was telling you, that's a team that you cannot underestimate until the end. They will give you a hard time. They will not give you any points. You will have to come get them. Nothing is given. Everything is run on that field of this final of mixed double national. And the winning team will be the national team. Winner of the nationals, meaning champion of United States 2026 double mix. It's a pretty cool title. And the cochonnet is a little matching with the floor. If you cannot see it, I think it's right here in front of my finger. That's your cochonnet. And that will be a little long, giving a lot of space for that one to come in, but this part of the field is a little downhill. The field is harder, and with the dark, you don't really see as good as before. She hits the rocks. That still get her in the game. She's stick in the front. She will force them to play. And we are not 22,000 people watching the stream. Hello everybody. Whoop. And we are in a real safari going through the rocks, bumping up and down, left and right, and we have no idea who have the point. It looks like it's on the left, it looks like it's on the right. We're having a beautiful booty on display. We can tell a lot of flexibility is required to measure. And the points are so amazingly beautiful that we're gonna need Beetlejuice to step in the game and tell us the issue of the pickles. And Beetlejuice is getting kicked out by Mama Bear, who says, I got this. Oh, no, Beetlejuice will still take the lead on the measurement under the eyes of Mama Bear giving some light. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. On the other side. The measurement tape is shaking. That looks like a solid measurement. He's giving the point to Shannon, which means that one will have to go back to the circle. Allez, Dawanita! And she came a little hard. Allez. The field is a fast field downhill. And that Juanita who said, I may go out on the side once, I may go in the back, but the last one, I'm going to secure this. Making Ed having no other choice than saying, hey, bada boom, bada bing. Okay. And somebody's gonna call Shannon, or we can say 911 to try to help. And Shannon, ooh, right there. This was a nice little attempt. Slightly off at the end. And now he gives heads with his last two balls. The choice of, am I still shooting this? No, I think that's the position of the pointing. Ooh, and he passed right behind the cochonnet, but did not bring it with him. Shannon was marking the cochonnet because she's scared of Beetlejuice watching in the back. She knows she'll get in trouble if she doesn't mark it. Whoop, pop, 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 pop. All right. So now we are left with T-Rex and his 3 balls. They need 2 more points. I think there is a chance that he wants to shoot that ball. Allez, T-Rex. I think the game plan is shoot the ball in the back first. to not touch the cochonnet. That's a little not straight. Le score est de 10 à 4. Non, 10 à combien? 10 à 6? I'm sorry guys, let me see. (10-6) plus the 2 point on the ground, that will secure 12 points to 6. And T-Rex with one more ball for the game. Allez Olivier. And this is what we call T-Rex time. And Dawanita and Olivier taking the final. The medal of the national goes to New York. Yes, allez. And this is what we call T-Rex time and monster time. There we go. Our two winners. They did it again. Congratulations to Olivier and Dawanita. Dawanita, she got the money, she got the honey, she got the medals.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Very good. And she got the champagne. Allez. Okay, guys. Yes. I'm gonna let you guys go. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Don't be shy. Like, share, comment, and keep playing pétanque. And we see you later.